This video, we're going to talk about supplements for chronic fatigue symptoms. If you guys have watched my other videos, you would know by now that chronic fatigue symptoms, it's probably for most of the people who have good lab results, no problem whatsoever on papers and in the blood work, chronic fatigue symptoms is actually neurasthenia. Now, we are going to look into supplements. Now, I'm going to make this video short because I don't want unnecessary information that will not necessarily help you to um, get even get the best result possible for your recovery. So we're just going to go straight right at it, and I'm going to start with something very important. Listen, there is something in nature called complex. So there's a vitamin complex. Let's say, for example, I have trouble falling asleep. Okay, I have trouble sleeping. So I hear here and there that the B1 vitamin is actually incredible for sleep. So um, I go to the pharmacy. I go to the supermarket and I get some B1, and then I try the B1 and it works. But what we have to realize is that what can happen when you take just one isolated vitamin and you forget all the other vitamins of its complex, it can create other side effects. Now, for me, for example, when I tried the B1, I slept very, very good. But the next day, I felt terrible. I felt like I couldn't wake up. I couldn't get my mind straight. I couldn't focus on my work. I couldn't do anything. And it made me really sleepy throughout the day. I couldn't stop being sleepy. My head was just still asleep. Now I've tried with all the like most of the yeah, actually all the B vitamins. I've tried all the B vitamins and they all gave me side effects. They helped me a little bit sometimes, but they gave me so many side effects that I knew it wasn't the remedy for me. So there is in nature something called food complex. And it's a little bit related to the second point here, but it's with real food you have all the vitamins that you need to have in a complex form. The same thing. Uh, it is the same thing with vitamin C. There's ascorbic acid, but there's other things that are part of the vitamin C that if you take only the ascorbic acid, it's not going to do the same thing as if you would, for example, eat an orange or eat something that is high in vitamin C. Now, people talk about, oh, high dose of vitamin C helps. There's no doubt it could help for some certain conditions. For example, there were clinics that were actually helping people with cancer with high level of intravenous vitamin C. And that is maybe true. There's some people they said that it was working for them. They got cured by it. Is it the cure? I don't know. I'm not saying it's the cure, but all I'm saying is there's certain conditions that maybe it could help. But in reality, when you're here and you're confronting fatigue and you are looking at one vitamin, I can guarantee you that sometimes some people can get healed like that, but that's like more allopathy medicine. Allopathic medicine is you give one vitamin. And remember that this we talk a lot about big pharma, but the supplement companies are huge and they are a pharma themselves in the way that they sell so much vitamins and they're just big companies. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them are trying to make money as well. So listen, and it's a business, right? This is how it works. This is how it works. But listen, there's complex in food, so you want to eat whole foods. Whole foods will help you. Meat, fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, grains if you can tolerate it, and seeds if you can tolerate it. So these things will heal your body and help your body heal holistically. Now, it's not holistic when you give only one vitamin. And I don't think if you are deficient, for example, the only reason why you would take a vitamin, it's if you are deficient. If you know you are deficient in something, for example, if you know you are deficient in vitamin D, well, you would want to maybe try supplement with vitamin D. But if you don't even go out in the sun, well, that's going to be a problem because we know that the vitamin D is not doing the same work when it's isolated in a pill form that what it does with the sun, with the light. It's totally two different things. So you want to get both. You want to get both if you are deficient in vitamin D. And if you're not deficient, you want to go to the light. You want to have some sunshine, right? Touching your skin. And remember, how do you convert the light to vitamin D in your body is through cholesterol receptors, right? So your skin, and it's with cholesterol that you will actually make the vitamin D in your body. And remember, this is a normal. It's really important. And I'll even maybe make a video on it. But it's important to go outside. Some people cannot tolerate vitamin D in a pill form because it is too unnatural. Eh, Humans before today would never take pills of vitamin D, right? But now we do. But it can help a lot of people, but sometimes it can create some problems. But if you feel well taking it, go continue. It's the cure for you. But what I'm saying is that not everybody reacts the same way. So I touched the 2 points. Eat real food to get real vitamin complex. The real food, the real complex, this is what you're going to get it from food, from plants, from meat, from fruits, from all these things which are real, they're from the ground. You will get your nutrition and you will get your magnesium, your zinc. And I know sometimes there is some exceptions. If you take magnesium to help you sleep at night, I totally understand that. I've been in the same boat. But what I'm trying to say is that remember that there's real food first, and then maybe you can experiment to see if it helps you without any side effects as much as possible, because the side effects are just signs that you should not consume something if it's really bad, you know. So for example, if you take too much magnesium, you will have diarrhea. Well, by having diarrhea, your body is telling you you have enough in your body. So why do you give me so much in this kind of form where I cannot absorb it like I absorb it when I take a fruit or meat, you know? And talking about uh, absorption, absorption, if you for example you see in your blood work or you're sure that you're not absorbing a nutrient, well, you have to think about your gut. Now, your gut, what is your gut doing? What is the role in your gut? Your gut and your stomach will help you take the minerals that you eat from real food and just transform it well in your body to make the enzymes they it needs to make. For example, you eat some magnesium but you cannot even absorb it. Well, what is even the point of even get a supplement if you can't even absorb it? You have to heal your gut first. You have to heal your gut, and that's going to be through probiotics. We don't have to go crazy with probiotics, but just you will know if your gut is fixed by having um, normal bowel movements. So if you can go to the bathroom pretty much every day, if it's been 3 days you didn't go to the bathroom, there's a problem with your gut, and you should be aware of that, and you should work on it with prebiotics, which are plant foods, and um, some good stuff such as fermented foods. But in fermented foods, they are probiotics as well. And what I found for me personally, I've reacted way better to fermented foods than to um, probiotics in capsules, right? They sell at the supermarket or in a health store. I feel like I get better results from real food every time. So your absorption of real food in its whole complex, right? So we've covered it all. Now, supplements, me personally, what I found is supplements did not help me with uh, the healing aspect of my fatigue. What I found that helped me is herbs, okay? And I did the blood work. I checked if I was deficient in vitamin D, if I was deficient in B12, and my thyroid was okay. Everything was fine, okay? But I found that what I had was actually neurasthenia. And this is why I want to share this message, because even if you take, I don't know, you take a pile of B12, it doesn't mean it's going to heal your neurasthenia. There's some herbs in nature which are intelligent that you can take as a whole, as a tincture, or as a tea, but I prefer the tincture because it's more concentrated and it's the real medicine that you put inside your body. Now, the tincture is the whole herb or its root or whatever, but for me, it was skullcap that healed me. It was milky oat seed, and I would get St. John's wort sometimes when I felt like I needed an extra for restorative herb. But I want you guys to be aware that supplements will not cure you if you don't know what you're taking, if you don't know the purpose of why you're taking it. If you have 100 supplements, I guarantee you that the good thing is not to have 2,000 supplements on your table and you take it with your breakfast. I've been there, maybe not 2,000, but I've been there when I took 10 supplements in the morning. But it's when that's the time where I felt the worst, the worst, because I had so many side effects from so many supplements. I couldn't even understand and know what supplements was giving me the restlessness, what supplement was making me like, I don't know, having headaches. I didn't know which one did what, and you have to experiment with one at a time and in its whole food aspect. So this is why I prefer herbs to treat myself, and this is why I share it with you guys, because it's important to know that supplements are not all equal. Herbs are highly intelligent, and they can help heal your body in so many different ways that vitamins will not do, because you're just putting a chemical inside your body, and without its complex, it's not a good thing. And even then, even if it's in its complex, it's not found in nature as a pill. If you have deficiencies, of course you can try it. If you have for example, the gene that stops you from actually absorbing the B vitamins, well, I understand you would want to take a methylated B vitamin supplement. That I totally understand. But what I'm saying is, for the person who thinks that sees in his blood work that he has nothing wrong, no vitamin deficiency, no B12 deficiency, no nothing. Well, why not why not seek for herbs that will help you? Because they will help you even more and more holistically, like we've talked about so much in these videos. So all right, guys, that was my little um thought of the day. I make a lot of videos on my channel, and I did them all around the same time because I had so many information that I wanted to share with you guys, and it's not like this channel is gonna have a video every day. I don't really care about the subscribers, and I don't really want to have a ton of subscribers. This is not my goal here. My goal is that this message can be heard and someone can take advantage of this and actually heal themselves from the disease they have. And for me, I would say I kind of specialize personally on this fatigue, because I have been there. I've been there, and I would not say I specialize because I don't know if I can say that because I'm not a doctor, right? But I can tell you that for sure I've healed myself at 90%, and it's the rest. I'm close to 100. I need some time to keep doing the herbs that I've talked to you guys about, but I'm doing very, very great compared to a couple of years ago where I tried so many supplements and I thought the more I was taking, the better it would be. Not true. Not true at all, guys. All right. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.